Any of you who wish to be debaptized, will you rise, please? Just rise. Don't do anything till told. We'll see how well my word in heaven. Do they wish to be rid of the water of foul baptism that adheres and burns, that the church says can never be washed away? Then draw nigh. Don't draw nigh yet. I'll tell you when to try. Do they believe they have never been baptized? Draw nigh, for thee knowest not whether unknown to thee thy innocent little lass was baptized without thy knowledge by some evangelical babysitter or such, for such hath surely happened and may have happened unto thee. Okay. You need not be an atheist to be debaptized, and being baptized cannot make you such. You must be debaptized for the prophylactic necessity of the transcendentals. I'm good at that holy language too. And partake of the refreshment and nourishments of the newly saved. Now, we have agreed that Massimo, they be first, and then after that we will take those who will, and as we play Just As I Am, and they come forward. Mr. Massimo, or Mr. Massimo, you come forward, sir. And you may all, dearly beloved, we are gathered together to separate these men and these women from a past of unreasoned superstition and an ethically unjust system in which the punishment of a righteous person can absolve wrongdoers of their crimes. That's what it's all about, you know. Do you renounce... Wait. Sir?
What?
We are gathered together today to separate these men and these women from a past of unreasoned superstition and an ethically unjust system in which the punishment of a righteous person can absolve wrongdoers of their crimes.
Right.
You know the Lord Jesus?
Yeah, I know. I was counting on that.
That's right. Yeah. Do you renounce superstition and faith, and will you strive hereafter to be guided by reason and evidence in the living of your lives? If so, say, I do.
I do.
You guess. Do you abjure and extirpate the belief that someone else should be held responsible for your actions? And you embrace a system of ethics verifiable by experience, independent of all arbitrary assumptions of authority or creeds? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Do you agree that the magical potency of today's ceremony is exactly equal to the magical efficacy of ceremonial baptism by sprinkling or even total immersion in dihydrogen monoxide? And do you agree that the power of all magical ceremonies is non-existent? If so, say I do.
Hell yes.
Ti absolvo, ti dehydre, di dehydrato, quis drabus quautque, cum spiritus electricu tuis, atque Harris Dryerus Magnus, in nomine Patris et Matrus et Spiritus Fotideu. Ah, woman, thou art forgiven. Come forward now and receive the spirit of hot air that taketh away the stigma and bloweth away the remnants of the stain of baptismal water. Thank you, Miss. And then proceed immediately to the feast of the saved. Here. That's all. How are you doing? Free and last, free and last. One line this way. That makes the thing. Oh, you're absolved, Massimo. Next, the line. Bring them on.
I think that's your choice cakes with peanut butter and honey. We also have communion wafers because they're just fracking crackers.
Get organized, people. Also, I want to remind our pastor here that the longer this goes on, the more time we have to go on.
Still tastes like cardboard, just like I remember.
Come on, move the line. You're finished. Get your certificate of debaptism, my son, you're saved. There's a little sinner around here. Come on, my child, you're free of it all. And here Under the hair dryer. Look at them. They're coming from everywhere. They're coming all.
I feel discriminated against. You're debaptizing people, but let me ask you, for me, as the son of a rabbi, can you sew it back on?
Jew, will you answer for us, please?
Yeah, for those Jews in the audience, I just want to let you know that we do have a staple gun handy. Okay? We will not be sewing it back on, but we will be staple gunning it back on. We will then be taking you over to the first aid ambulance. Pull up in front. Oxygen and antibiotics will be administered. If anybody here wants to be bar mitzvah, I want you all to understand the hair dryer is a holy hair dryer of reason, and it serves all purposes.
There's another one over here, Jew, here under the table.
What?
Another hair dryer.
The Jewish hair dryer.
All right.
You're gonna blow the fuse?
Do you have Islamic hair dryer?
Islamic hair dryer.
She's a Mennonite.
There you go. There you go.
They're disgusting. Daniel!
There you go. Feel better?
D-A-R.
All right.
C-H-A.
Real one.
Real ones.
Also, if anybody wants to take out to the Mormon tradition, we can debaptize those who have passed on. If anybody would like to debaptize Jerry Falwell, or Brigham Young, or anybody else, just let us know, because you can do that. It's just as efficacious.
You're right, you're right. Let's do this. What do these things taste like?
Okay, we have had a request to debaptize Jesus. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to blow the air with the air, and that will debaptize Jesus in the name of John Welty. We're picturing Jesus right here, and we're blow drying him. He's being debaptized right now, post-mortem. Thank you, John. That was awesome. That was awesome. It's been cut short. It's been circumcised. This is the circumcised hair dryer for the Jews in the audience.
There you are.
You won't be too difficult to do, will you?
Smart cameraman.
Let's get a shot.
Baptize Inferno and Sally Elshins and Signal Wingate. Are debaptized over here?
Your virgins must be... How do you know that? I'm not going there. I'm debaptizing all three of them right now.
I did the
I'm making sure they're all good. You are free. You are free from mythology. You are free from the backwardity of the Bronze Age mythology. How do you feel? How do you feel?
Your huddled mass now.
She can think.